Hey guys, welcome back to Cheesy Crafts. Today I wanted to show you how I'm going to be creating, let me zoom out. I am going to be creating a planner. This is for somebody that works with me, saw my planner and they sort of wanted the same thing, and they asked me if I could do the covers and then if I could do the monthly dashboards, but all in like a superhero theme. And so I said yes, because I kind of wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And so that's what I'm going to be showing you how I did that today. Okay, so you guys know I've already given my spiel about the comic books when they're on sale and picking up comic books. So I've already pre-cut them. And as you can see, these are I have an Iron Man, Wolverine, Phoenix, Magneto, Thor, Nightcrawler, X-Men, Hulk, Green Lantern. And I've also went ahead and put something on the back. So this is the cover of the comic book, and then I flip through the comic book and I try to find a page where the character would be the focus on that page, and so I put that as the back. So when you flip the planner over, it's gonna have obviously try to have the same image. So I'm gonna show you how I did that. I've already cut the cover. Obviously this is Storm, and the comic book page are thinner than what we need, so this is why I create a background page for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for the actual comic book covers. We want it to be 8 3/4, so I'm gonna cut right there, and then the length is fine. So this one's done. Now for Storm, I have also chosen this one with her standing in the back as the focus, as the background one. So this one I am going to cut the same measurement. I'm sorry, my thing is really loud. Okay, let's see, let's try to even out the edges. Okay. And yeah, I actually cut it perfect. Okay, so this is gonna be, now I'm gonna set this aside so that I could bring over my background paper. I pretty much picked this paper pad from Craftsmith. I picked it up at Michael's, and I'm pretty much just going through and selecting. I actually need 3 because I needed to do 3 more, and I'm just selecting backgrounds that I need to trim. And we'll do, I think I have a granny already. Let's do let's do one of these ones. I haven't done this kind, I think. Okay, so that's all we're gonna need. We're gonna move that aside. Now for the background pages, I took a template of this and I measured this, and that's what I'm going to trim it, which is 7 inches by 9 1/4. Now I'm gonna save this little scrap piece of paper because this is what's gonna help me make the tabs for the monthly layout. So now that this one's done, I am basically going to take the cover that I've selected of my choice, and I'm simply just going to center it as best as I can. Eyeball everything. You guys know how I do this. Okay, flip it over, and you see how it's white? I didn't want them to all be white, So this is where the back page comes into effect. And the adhesive doesn't have to be strong, because when we laminate these, the laminating machine is going to seal and hold them together. So basically this adhesive is just to hold it in place until the laminator machine does its job. So this is one more. I'm going to do the same thing here. 7 by 9 1/4. Save my scrap. And now I've already pre-cut these, so I think for this one I might do Wonder Woman and Justice League. Should I do Justice League on the front? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then just center that. Okay, flip it over. She's the person that asked me to do this asked me like 4 months ago, and I honestly am just now having the time to do it. So there's one more. We're gonna set that aside, and while I wait for my laminator machine to get heated up, I am going to use all the scrap paper. Like I said, I have it right here, and I'm basically just going to bring over my tab maker, and I'm gonna just make tabs, you guys. See which way. They're all, I'll pull them out when they're all done. Off camera, I have already cut the tabs out, used my label maker to create the monthly words, and I am now going to, I've adhered them to the tabs, and now I'm going to be lining them up on the pages. I am deciding which images I want and what order, and then I am going to just use a little bit of glue or adhesive to secure them down. And what I'm doing is I'm picking one up, I'm putting adhesive down, I'm gonna put it on the top, obviously this is January, and then keep the page on my hand, pick up February's tab, and then just sort of eyeball where it is I want the tab of February. And that's kind of what I've done with throughout the, I did 6 months at a time. So you see how now I'm just eyeballing to see where it is that I want the February tab. And that's kind of what I've done. Like I said, I did 6 months initially, and now I am going to be bringing over my laminator and just running all the pages through. I've obviously sped it up because it's so slow pushing the pages through. And once those pages are done, I am going to be cutting them on all 3 sides. I'm actually using the cutter to cut all 4 sides. However, when I get to the portion, and right here you guys will be able to see that I'm just trimming up all 3 sides. And then when I am doing the side that has the tab, I'm not going all the way down. And the reason for that is because obviously I don't want to chop off the tab portion, but I am using scissors to cut around the tab area. Now I am going to bring over just the little template that I used, and I'm pretty much just gonna start cutting the holes, you guys, and we will be done. with this. So let me go get my hole punch. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep making holes because this is gonna take a little bit. I have obviously 12 months to go, and I just wanted to show you. It's a little bit hard. Well, not really hard. I mean, it's gonna be time consuming to make all the holes, and then once the holes are made like such, I have to go back and just cut like a little slip so that it could go through in the binder. And this is using the Happy Planner template. I mean, there's different sizes, so you guys would have to play around with, you know, what works. This is just an idea that you could create your own. This is once again the complete look of the planner. The project for today was just doing the monthly inserts, and I wanted to show you what the final product looks like. This is all comic book themed, and it's not for me, as I've already stated before. This is for a person that works in the same building. They just happened to come to my desk and they saw my planner and they wanted to know if I could create the same for them. Well, not the same, but create. I guess she's a comic book fan as well. And she wanted me to create the covers, but also create the monthly inserts with, I guess, her favorite characters of the comic book stories, of course. So this is the final look. Of course, I'm using my planner as a template. She, of course, purchased her own planner and she's gonna decorate it however she sees fit. I just figured I showed you guys how I did it. Maybe you guys get inspired to make your own monthly inserts. It's very easy, a little bit time consuming, but very easy. And so let's get started. Okay, so this is the cover. It's just the same image front and back of Rogue and Gambit. For the month of January, I have Phoenix. And the Phoenix over here, I think this is a newer version. Well, newer than what I'm used to seeing in Jean Grey. For February, I have Cyclops. And then, see, this is the Jean. Well, although I think her outfit changed when she flipped to the Phoenix. But anyways, for this one, I ended up putting Jean and Professor Xavier as the background for that one. For March, I have the Justice League and then Wonder Woman on the back. For April, I have Wolverine and then just a different pretty image of Wolverine ready to kick butt in there. For May, I have Storm and then Storm here. Oh, I didn't even notice Archangel's in there. I think that's his name. Yeah, Archangel and Iceman. Here, for June, I have the Hulk, and then just a different image of him, of course. And for this purpose only, I am keeping the monthly inserts that come with the Happy Planner, and that's only so that you guys can see as I'm flipping through the complete month of what it is. For July, I have the X-Men, and then a different era. Sorry, I think this is like 1992. Yeah, it had to be like 1992, early 90s X-Men. For August, I have the Green Lantern, and of course, Green Lantern in the back. For September, I chose to do Nightcrawler. For October, I did Iron Man, and this is a 1963 Iron Man. For November, I did Magneto. And of course, Magneto there. And then for December, I did Thor. And then just an image of Thor. And that's going to complete 12 months. And of course, the back cover. But that's going to complete 12 months of monthly inserts DIY. Hopefully, you guys get inspired. You guys know that I roam comic books once in a while. Looking for dollar comic books. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope you get inspired to go out and create your own monthly inserts. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.